Hello, welcome to my channel. First of all, it's never too late to start something new or different. So this is some crochet by hand. There is a story behind how I started this and why I started it and what happened. So let's get right into it. This is easy loop yarn. Joann Fabrics was going out of sale, out of business. They're going out of business and they had tons of sale. Well, this was Easter weekend, kind of like, and I was thinking to myself, like, well, you know what? They're still open. Let me run down there and see what they have. So as I'm down there, my mom, she wanted to do a little bit of crocheting. So I was going to try to find her some yarn to do the crocheting. I came across this easy loop yarn and I just thought it was like so awesome. It was like different. I never seen it before and I didn't know how it worked. So as I'm in the aisle with all this loop yarn, I YouTube what it does, how do you put it together, and it kept saying no tools needed and you do it by hand. So I'm thinking, well, my mother is suffering from neuropathy right now. I'm thinking, okay, maybe this is something she can do with her hands, and I'm gonna get it for her. So this is 6 bundles, okay? The multicolor one, I got 3 of those, and then I got 3 of the lavender purple color. So I was thinking to myself, it's gonna be nice. So I called my mother while I'm in the line, like, okay, Ma, hey, do you think you might like this? She never answers the phone. Then I go ahead and text her. She never responds back to the text. Mind you, Joann Fabrics is going out of sale. This stuff is very expensive. So it's almost like $15 a bundle. So 15 times 6, let's do the math. On that all being said, I was like, well, it was on sale. So I got it for $6 a bundle. I thought it should have been a lot cheaper than that, but it wasn't. So $6 a bundle times 6 bundles, which was a better deal. I went ahead and got it, even though I hadn't talked to her, because that's not what she asked for. Actually, what she asked for was a crochet hook with some regular yarn. But Joann Fabrics didn't have no regular yarn, so I had to go over to Michael's to look for that. Now, in the meantime, she calls me back. I done left the store. Clearly on a receipt, it says no refunds, no exchange, no nothing. So at this point, she says, oh, why did you get that for me? Why did you think I would need that? Oh, I don't know if I can do that. So I instantly was like, oh my goodness. I don't even tell her that I bought it. I just was like, oh, okay, Mom, never mind. I'm about to run on down here. So yeah, there it is. The easy. It's called Blanket Easy. That's the brand, and that's exactly how it looked. So, like I said, I just went ahead and got it. So I told myself, I'm gonna go ahead and make a blanket for her. I'm gonna utilize this loop yarn that I bought without her consent, and I'm gonna make the blanket. So that's what y'all see me doing in this video, making the blanket. And my blanket is not the best because all I did was watch only about maybe 3 or 4 minutes of the video on how to put this stuff together, and I went from there. So I guess I should have probably watched the whole video from beginning to end, but I didn't, and I came up with my own thing. What I noticed is I made some type of error. Something is not right on this, because see how the rough texture is right up. See, I left a loop out. That's not supposed to happen. Okay. And then the rough up, there go another one that ain't supposed to be there. I'm gonna figure out how to fix all that in the end. And then I noticed that there was some like large gaping holes, and I don't even know how that happened, but I'm gonna fix that too. So this is how the yarn looks as you take it off the spool. You see the loops are pre-made. They're already there. And what you do is, from what the lady told me in the video, I watched the lady and I watched the guy. Then you cut the loop, not the loop itself, but at the base of the loop that connects the string, and you kind of do it like that to get it started. Somehow or another, I'm gonna be on my very last one. This is the 5th bundle I'm adding onto this blanket. The goal was to make a throw blanket. And as I'm adding that on, you take it and revert it. So you basically going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So you go down from left to right, and then you come on back right to left. And you just take the loop. Now see, you take the loop. Now see, I done missed one. See how easy it is to miss one? I just missed one. So you have to take that out and try it again. So here we are. I'm doing it again, trying to get it right. But it's better, they say, if you have the blanket laying on a flat surface. I didn't do it like that. And that might be how I'm missing them, because I'm not laying the blanket on a flat surface. I'm actually holding the blanket in my lap. So you're supposed to take the loops from the loose end and open up the loop that's from the blanket or from the creation that you're creating, and you push it through that way. Somehow or another, on one of these, I got confused. And it did not, I don't know, it reverted. I don't know if I start going the opposite direction or not. But this is my first time, so like I said, there's nothing wrong with trying something new. Me trying this new was totally, that was off the script. That was something I wasn't trying to do. I did a little short on this. I do like it though. This is super, super soft. Super soft. I am going to probably do a live on this too with that very last bundle, because I don't know how I'm going to tie it off quite yet. I know I'm going to open it up. See, that's that very last bundle right there. I'm going to open it up and I'm probably going to weave it through, especially weave it through those areas where I left the loops out. I was even thinking about cutting those loops and tying them off some type of way. But I'm going to figure it out, and I'm going to go live so that my audience can help me figure it out. Also, as you're pushing them through, you start to get a rhythm. You get a nice rhythm, and then I see I'm checking the back. You check that back to make sure you didn't leave no loops out. The blanket is to me so beautiful and pretty that I really hope my mom likes it. I did show her some pictures of it. The fabric, purple is her favorite color. That's what made me go with that. So yeah, like I said, there's nothing wrong with starting something new. And I find myself, since I've turned 50, I found myself wanting to start a lot of new things. And I don't know if that's just like human nature. Y'all let me know if that's what y'all think. Is that human nature to just, when you reach a certain age, just want to kind of try stuff? I don't know, because when I was 25, I had the same mentality of wanting to try different things and experience different things. But now I'm at 50 and it's like, okay, I didn't see this coming, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. And I think it's going to turn out really nice. So I'm working with it. Another thing that I have been wanting to do is I want to take some self-defense classes. Well, all the self-defense classes I see is all about, boxing or something like that. But I'm talking about some real self-defense classes like, in case of an assailant trying to get me, or somebody try to, do something bad to me. I want to be able to, get myself out of a situation. Them the kind of classes I want. But anyway, I did notice that there's a few YouTubers that have classes like that. So I guess I'll be taking myself some private classes at home on YouTube. And so I can figure it out. And then I'll use my husband as an example, see if I can get it right. But anyway, I hope y'all like this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like I said, I'm going to go live on this very last row. So stay tuned for that. Y'all take care. Like and subscribe. I really appreciate y'all.